What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call them mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my friends, my name is Fadhli Zakki. I'm from R3D. Okay, here I want to tell you about the idiom expressions. The first one, I want to explain about the definitions. An idiom is a group of words established by users as having a meaning not deducible from use of the individual words. Okay, here are some common examples of idioms. The first one, he's been pushing up the daisies for a year. And the meaning, he is been dead for a year. The second, let's find the town red. And the meaning, let's have a good time in town. And the last, she has a boon the oven. And the meaning, she is pregnant. An idiom is a form of figurative language. Idioms are classified as figurative language, which is the use of words in an unusual or imaginative manner. Figurative language includes the use of metamorphs, similes, personification, hyperbole, euphemisms, and pun. Okay, now let's see more example of idioms. The first one, he was just a flash in the pan. The idiom, a flash in the pan, means something that saw potential at the start but fails thereafter. The second, he is trying to be a good Martian. A good Martian is a person who helps someone in need with no thought of a reward. The third, does he have an axe to grind? To have an axe to grind means to have a dispute with someone. And the last, we should let sleeping dogs lie. To let sleeping dogs lie means to avoid restoring a conflict. Okay, have you got it? Okay, now I want to tell you why should we care about idioms. The first one, foreigners might not understand your idioms. Essentially, this is a warning that any foreigners among your readers might not understand the meanings of the idiom you are used. Often will ensure your non-English speakers follow the conversations, especially as many idioms are fairly obvious use analogies. However, bear in mind to using an idiom could throw a spanner in the works. The second, why should we care about idioms? Idioms can make your reading more engaging. As a rule, idioms do not help with expressing ideas more clearly, early and clearly, but they can sometimes help to ensure your reading is the one less stuffy. Idioms give a sense of informality and familiarity. And the second, more succinct. Idioms can be less wordy than a non-idiomatic explanation. The 7 types of idiom in the English language. The first one, pure idioms. Pure idioms are idioms whose original meaning is the loss of the context, that there is no possible way to analyze the parts logically to come to an understanding of its meaning. The second, binomial idioms. Binomial idioms are idioms to involve two parts to work together or in contrast to contrast as expression. And the third is partial idioms. Partial idiom contain a literal part and non-literal part. An example, storm brewing in his eyes. This idiom refers to look of curiosity and someone's face that can usually be identified in the intensity of their eyes. And the fourth, prepositional idioms. This type of idioms need to be placed into sentence and cannot be used in isolation. Fifth is proverbs. They are often provided by wise people or contain morals in the past and from generation to generation. Many of our proverbs come from the religious or philosophical texts. And the sixth, euphemisms. Euphemisms are expressions that are used to soften a message that might otherwise be too harsh, blunt, or politically incorrect. And the last is cliché. A cliché is a term that has been so overused over time that it is considered intellectually not funny, unoriginal, or stereotyping when used. Thanks for your attention. Fadhli Zakki. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.